Hello everyone on YouTube. Sorry this video is a little late. It's supposed to have come out yesterday. Um, but I got really tired after work, so I didn't do it. And sorry for the shakiness. I'm actually doing this on my iPod. So this week we are talking about romance versus friendship, and what's the difference between romantic feelings versus feelings for friend are. Seb mentioned that it really depends on your definition of how you see the person, and I think that has a lot to do with it. You have to make the decision of whether you want to be a romantic relationship with a person or just a friendship, and when a lot of people wonder what the difference is between romance and friendship is for asexuals, because there's no sex involved, and usually if sex is involved, then it's a romantic relationship and not a friendship. But I don't think that's necessarily true, because we know that you can have friends with benefits and you don't see them as a romantic relationship. It's not emotionally involved at all. But you still have sex. So you can have that, so why can't you have a loving romantic relationship without sex? So really, it, like Seb said, it is how you define your relationship if you want to define it as a romantic relationship or as a friendship. And another thing I thought of, the difference between them, this isn't coming from experience because I've never been in a romantic relationship. I only have friendships. But from what I can gather by other people who've been in romantic relationships, it's how you feel about that person. If you have a friend, you like them, and you like being around them, and you like talking with them and hanging out with them. If they were to leave, you'd be sad, but you would probably get over it pretty quickly. If you are romantically interested in someone, if you had what you call a romantic relationship with them, I see it more as you have more feelings for them than you would just a friend. You would have a deeper feeling of love toward that person, and you would miss them even more than you would your normal friends, or you would want to hang out with them more, you would think about them more, and it doesn't have to require sex in order to be defined as a romantic relationship. There's even sexual people out there who remain celibate until they're married, so, they're in romantic relationships, but they're not having sex until they're married. So the same goes for asexuals. It depends on how you feel about that person, and it depends on how you define your relationship between that person. Me, myself, I only have friends. I've never had a romantic relationship with anybody. No one's ever shown an interest in me, and I haven't really shown much of an interest in anyone else. I don't know if it might change, but I consider myself a aromantic, so I pretty much just have friendships, or the closest, I guess you could say, is for deeper feelings for someone is I've thought of them as a brother. I felt like I was a sister to them, and that's how I viewed our relationship, and it gets pretty loving. Like, if you probably love your siblings a little bit more than you love your just regular friends. That's how I am, but that's just how I've seen the difference between romantic relationships and friendships. I live in Texas, and we're kind of excited because we got a bit of icy weather out there. Thankfully, I was able to work from home today, so I didn't have to drive in it. So I will see you in 2 weeks, and have a good weekend.